Why leave your home or office when the news is available to you on the go? Now, make sure you download Graphic News Plus from Google Play Store or App Store, and you will enjoy 10% discount on monthly subscription, 15% for 3-month subscription, and 20% discount for 6 months and beyond. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news. Well, it's where we have to bring you the latest news in business, and it's brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And today, some local face mask producers are lamenting over the 850 Ghana cedi approval fee for production. Others are taking advantage of the opportunity and meeting demand. Now, one of such producers is David Osulate, the CEO of Utek Biotech Limited. Now, wondering what's unique about the type of masks that he produces? Well, Joy Business Odilia Ntiamwa visited his outfit and brings us more.
So for several days, government has been encouraging all of us to wear nose mask, though very uncomfortable. Well, mine just went off. I must say that the FDA is interested in us getting the masks that actually work to really prevent COVID from getting to you. Well, I got this for 5 cedis, and it's virtually like just cloth. But the FDA has come with some specifications, and so far I gather that about 10 companies have been certified. I am here at the workstation of Auto Biotech, and we're coming to be delving into the issues with the CEO of the company. He is David Osute, and he will be giving us more details as to what it really means to be certified by the FDA. Does it really matter or not? How expensive is it? And can everybody afford it? So, David, you're hiding behind the cameraman. Come on out. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Social distancing, especially when my mine is off.
Of course.
I want to find out from you exactly what did the FDA say you had done right?
Well, we sent samples to the FDA, and we didn't actually get it right the first time. We sent different samples, and they advised us as to the kinds of filters they actually need, the kinds of filters lab has actually approved to be used. So we had to then go back and make some changes, and bring it back again. So it took some time. It would have been short, but because of the changes we had to make, it took some time. But then we got approval, and then we started sales. Okay, we started sales.
Okay, now the one that I'm wearing, I want you to examine it.
Okay.
So that if it's not the right one, you'll give me one of yours for the meantime. Okay, so this is mine. Once you touch it, it means I can't use it anymore.
Absolutely.
So do the examination. What will make mine not the FDA certified one? You can cut it if you want.
When you take a look at this one, actually, try to take measure.
You want some scissors?
No, please. There's a scissors right here. All right. For the FDA approved nose mask, when sewing, the length should be about 10 inches. Okay, the length should be about 10 inches, and then the width should be about 6 inches when sewing. Okay, the width should be about 6 inches when sewing. And there should be filters in there. Okay, so I'm going to cut this. You'll probably be angry with me.
I know you'll give me a second one.
So we cut this one. And you said you got this for 5 cedis?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So when I open this, there's absolutely no filter.
Okay.
It's absolutely none. Okay. Let me just. There's absolutely no filter in there.
Okay.
So it doesn't give you the amount of protection you need against the virus. Okay, it doesn't give you the amount of protection you need. So the inner layer is absolutely like the outer layer.
That's right.
So this doesn't give you the amount of protection you actually need. But then when we take a look at one of the masks we are making here.
All right.
Okay. This is the K3. Okay, this is the K3. When I cut the K3, inside the K3 are filters. Okay. You have 2 layers of them in there. This is stiff material. Okay.
Is it a particular stiff material or just any stiff material?
This is medium size stiff material. We have types. Medium size is preferable because it's breathable. Okay, we are trying to protect people against the virus, but we also want
people to easily breathe.
Yeah. Exactly, you get it. So there's 2 layer stiff material. Okay.
So when you're doing the packaging and sending it out, you have a place where you have put FDA certified so that people can tell that yours is actually coming from the FDA?
Absolutely. The packaging process after it's been sold, okay, we actually sterilize them before. So after we've sold them, okay, we have to sterilize them. Each one goes through 2-stage sterilization. Okay, so when I open this, there we have some samples in there, and I go in sterilization. Over here, we have about 8 samples being sterilized. So after they've been...
Specifically, what are you doing? Trying to sterilize them?
We are trying to...
You've handled them while sewing.
Exactly.
And you want to make sure that it's absolutely
safe. Exactly, because you don't know the kinds of pathogens, bacteria, or viruses that have been transmitted during sewing, or even during when we are acquiring the materials. You never know. So we try to...
even touched mine and you've gone back to the sterilization.
Exactly, you get it. So we have to sterilize them thoroughly, and then after the first stage sterilization, they go to second stage sterilization. So each mask is sterilized twice before we distribute it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question is still not answered.
Okay.
The packaging, do you put FDA certified somewhere?
We have, when it's completed, this is how it's packaged, please. On the market, and if people would like to make a bulk purchase, it's reduced. The reason being, we want everyone to be able to afford it. We want everyone to be able to afford it. That is why it's costing that cheap. Exactly. That cheap, yeah. However, the one I'm wearing, this is the K1. This was designed just recently, about 3 days ago. This is the K1, and we will have it on the market latest by next week. We'll have the K1 on the market.
Okay. Why do you call them K1 and K3? That's my next question.
Okay. We are trying to one, it helps us. Okay, when people call us, we don't want them saying we want the one that looks like ninja. We don't want them saying that. We want them to say they want K1 and we know what they mean. When they say K3, we know what they mean. K1, for instance. K1 was designed, as I mentioned earlier, about 3 days ago. So we are yet to settle on the price. Yeah, price this one. Should be available latest by next week. When you take K2, K2 actually costs 12 cedis.
The pleated ones.
The pleated ones cost 12 cedis. It's the same pricing as the K3. It's the same pricing as the K3.
So the Ninja one you're wearing, the cost is going to be a bit different.
The cost is going to be a bit different.
Because of the kind of material you have used and how... Can you take it off and...
All right.
Stretch it and let's see how different that is going to be.
So let me stretch this one first and show you something. This very one stretches okay. We faced some problems with people. We've had complaints where people purchase masks and then they want to try everything you are holding. Okay, if you have 20, they want to try it all and know that it actually fits them. Okay, but with the FDA specifications, it limits that kind of attitudes and all that.
You cannot try it.
Exactly, you cannot try it. But the K1 is different in the sense that it actually stretches. It actually stretches. You get it. It actually stretches. This can fit almost anybody. So it makes us fix the age gap problem. Because when clients call, they have to specify who the mask is going to. Okay, let me wear this, please.
Yeah, and of course, I'm not wearing one right now because you cut mine, and the one you're supposed to give me is under sterilization,
okay.
So that everybody gets it out there, that I'm being compliant. Yes, so my next issue is, once it is cloth, and it can get dirty, and this one you don't discard immediately. Tell us, can I wash it? Can I reuse it?
When it comes to any of the masks
we
have,
can walk and see the rest of your
products.
Yeah.
When it comes to the reusability, with this one, it's because of the stiff material in there, it allows for it to be reused. Okay. All you do is you can wash it with our detergent, home detergent. You can wash it with it, and it should very much kill or inactivate the pathogens.
How many have you produced so far?
So far, counting the numbers, I would say over 1,000. Over 1,000, and we have running projects, current projects. We have over 10,000 under production right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you been contacted by anybody to produce for them in large volumes, especially from the health sector, from companies, or where?
We've received calls. We've received calls from people for residential use, companies. Okay, but then with the calls that come, we decided to go bulk purchases. So to enable distribution of the to reach some people, because if we want to sell them singular, we wouldn't be able to reach everybody. Okay, not to talk about the cases in Kumasi and other regions, and we are situated here in Accra. We receive calls from other regions, and not all the time that we are able to meet their requests. So we decided to triple supply every 2 days, so we can meet the demand. We even receive calls from outside, the Western people. They like what they see, they like the designs, they like the style, they like the fact that it's FDA approved and it has filters in it. They like it. Yeah.
So I think that will be it. Thank you very much. I think now we can shake properly. Yeah, that's the COVID elbow shake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very educative and a good interaction. Odilian Tiamwa of our business decks bringing to us the latest from the business team. We hope that you enjoyed it.